Alright, before we start the review, I just want to say a big thank you to all the subscribers who have stuck with us all this time, and to all the new subscribers too. Thank you for joining us. As some of you may know, it's been a monumentally bad year for us, starting off with losing my father and then having nowhere to live for a while. It's been pretty bad, but things are looking up now. We've got a new place to live, a new place to do our reviews. Unfortunately, I don't have the home gym anymore, so things are going to be a little bit different until I get one built. But thank you so much for sticking with us, and yeah, excited to get back into things. So I'm going to keep the swearing to a minimum, just to try and, help with the algorithm, maybe get some more viewers, and hopefully hit that 1,000 mark soon. So if you cunts are ready, let's get on with the review. Alright, welcome back to another one. Today we're going to be looking at this Crack Undead King by Dark Motherfucking Labs. Right, so a while back you may have seen my review on Crack Barbarian Edition. Now, Crack Undead King came out quite shortly after that one, and they changed a couple of things. They upped the DMHA quite a lot actually. So I was expecting this to just be absolute rocket fuel, just like Barbarian was. But there's a bit of a difference to this one, surprisingly. Before we carry on, I just want to say a big thank you to my bro Dominic at Dark Labs for sending this bad boy over to us for review. We really fucking appreciate it. This one actually turned up for review on the day that my father passed away. And yeah, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't think about giving him some of this, to maybe bring him back Reanimator style Undead King. But yeah, I'm gonna have to delete that. I think that was a little bit dark. Right, let's take a quick look at what's in this motherfucker. Right, first up we got citrulline malate coming in at 6 grams. Now that's for the pump. Alongside agmatine sulfate coming in at 1 gram. I think that's it for the pumps. They were never really concentrating on pumps in any of these pre's, I don't think. But they do have a pump formula which is on its way here actually, called Pimp. Pimp Pump. So that's going to be a really interesting one to review. That's going to be coming up soon. What else do we have? We got alpha GPC, 500 milligrams, N-acetyl L-tyrosine coming in at 500 milligrams. Those are both going to be for focus. Shit. Oh. You all chilled out now? They've missed you. They've missed you. They've missed you more than they've missed me, I think. Alright, where was I? Alright, so we're coming down to the caffeine. Oh, hang on. Areogerensis coming in at a nice 500 milligrams. So for me, that's going to just bring aggression. That's what I get from areogerensis. 2-amino-isoheptane, 350 fucking milligrams. That's a hefty dose of DMHA there. We got caffeine anhydrous coming in at 300 milligrams, which is, pretty much your typical dose these days. 300 is good. I like to see it above, maybe 4, 5, but when you're combining it with all this other shit, there's really no need for huge amounts of caffeine. What was that shaking? The caffeine citrate coming in at 225 milligrams. Now that's a whomping dose of caffeine citrate. So that's going to hit before everything else, I think. You're just going to feel up for it instantly, especially at that dose. 2-amino-4, that's coming in at 150 milligrams. I think that was 100 in Barbarian. And the 2-amino-isoheptane, that was 250 milligrams and 350 in the Undead King there. Black pepper, naringin, hordenine. And then we have alpha-yihimbine coming in at 1.75 milligrams, which is a very specific amount, but I think they've actually nailed it there. I think 1.75, you're getting the good benefits for your workout from the Alpha Yo, but it's not giving you any of those real side effects like the dribbly nose and the just the kind of weird feeling that you get, a kind of sick, fucked up feeling. It doesn't bring that, so that's a good dosage for Alpha Yo. I think it's perfect. And that's about it. It's an absolute stim package with a little bit of pump. I know some people have found that they've had reasonably good pumps off this, but it's definitely not what it's about. This is about the high stim, and yeah, that's about all I can say. Undead King, it's quite intimidating to say the least, but yeah, let's move on. Let's do the motherfucking cat test. You ready for this, my boy? It's been a little while, huh? Right then. Crack, Undead King. Give that a sniff, my boy. What do you think? Not bad. Yeah. Well, he hasn't run off, so that's something, I suppose, but he's got a bit of a face on him, though. What do you think of it? So, as with Barbarian, I find that 3/4 of a scoop is the sweet spot with this. You can go with the full scoop, there's nothing wrong with that, but I think there's a little bit more control when you have 3/4. But we're gonna go for the full scoop today, because I'm fucking tired. Let's get it in. Dark Labs, Crack, Undead King, sour gummy flavour. Going down the motherfucking hatch. Alright. I mean, it's not the worst. I mean, it's not as bad as Flame. Remember Flame? Oh my god. That was a bad tasting pre. This, I mean, it's not good, but I've had a lot worse. Yeah, maybe a 6. It could be better, but we got a lot of stims in there which we're trying to mask, and yeah, it's pretty filthy. Right, let's get the fuck out of here and see what this motherfucker can do. Right, so as I mentioned at the start there, I don't have the stim gym anymore, so I've got to do my reviews at the actual gym, which makes it a little bit more difficult to, you know, to take you through every step of it, like I usually try to do, because we've got the loud music playing, we've got people around. It's just a little awkward, but I have to change the format a little bit, just temporarily, until I get my own gym at home again, where I can relax and concentrate on what I got to say. I not look like a complete spaz in front of people, you know. Right, trying to get out the house as quick as I can before the caffeine citrate kicks in, because when it does, it's quite a slap, so I've got to get out of here as quick as possible, and I'm not prepared at all, so I'm too fucking late already. It only takes, I don't know, 3 minutes for this to start working, and now I'm all aflustered because, like I said, I didn't get my shit ready. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Shoes, oh, I got them on. I'm wearing the shoes that I was looking for. Where the fuck are my keys now? Oh, this is bad. Right, my stomach's starting to hurt quite a bit. I think I got the pre-workout poops. But I'm going to try and resist, try and just get past it, and hopefully not shit myself in the gym. Alright, so I am shaking a little bit. It's been 5 minutes, and the citrate has, yeah, definitely made an appearance already. Beta-alanine, that comes in shortly after, and yeah, my lips are starting to tingle. Yeah, this shit's kicking in. I really need to get the fuck out of here. Right, I got my shit together. Now let's get to the gym. Right, so we made it to the gym in one piece. It's always an experience coming up off a pre-workout, riding the bike down the road. It's yeah, it's quite a buzz. Right, we're in. fat-burning ingredients do we have in here? We have hordenine, the alpha-yo, and there's something else too, but you get a huge sweat on, and you don't really have to do much to get it. Right, so as I mentioned earlier, crack, it really isn't about the pumps, but there's quite a bit of vascularity with this stuff. So, you know, what else can I say? The pumps are pretty good, surprisingly. It's not a chirpy, happy, uplifting kind of pre-workout. This is really serious. Kind of like the Dexter explosion that I reviewed a little while ago. It's very much about the task in hand, and you're really concentrated on it, and you're dead fucking serious too. There's a look in your eye that you get with this pre. It's a bit evil. Few times that I've tried this now, no negative effects. There's not even a crash with this, which you would kind of expect with so many stims, but yeah, it's a pretty good ride from start to finish, and it's become one of my favorites. Barbarian was my favorite, but I think this one has just overtaken it because it's a bit more productive. The concentration is really fucking good. I mean, you're super focused, and yeah, you're not worried about anything around you. You're not thinking about other stuff. Just the task at hand, and that is what you need in a good pre-workout. Productivity and yeah, energy through the fucking roof. Pumps are good, you know, they're not bad at all. Focus, really good, and yeah, that's about it really. Yeah, let's keep going. Now, one of the things I like about this pre is you're up for anything, you know, weightlifting, kickboxing, hanging upside down like a dingbat. I think it has become my favorite Dark Labs pre. Finding it hard to get my words out here, but it's overall a really good experience. It ticks the boxes all the way, and I don't know, I think you would expect to be completely off your nut with the amount of stims that are in it, but I don't know, the synergy just works. And it's pretty controlled. It's a lot more controlled than Barbarian. Yeah, these Hatton bags, they're really fucking heavy, and they can hurt when you kick them. So I'd prefer to keep my shoes on, but I think it's a bad thing to kick a bag with shoes on. So let's suck it up. Undead King style, yeah. Starting to get quite out of breath now. Typical thing from DMHA pre-workouts. Starting to get short of breath pretty quickly. As with most Dark Labs, well, all Dark Labs pre-workouts, you don't feel pain with this one. So if you were to hurt yourself a little bit during your training, you probably wouldn't notice, or if you did, you'd just be like, ah, fuck it, and power through. Yeah, Dark Lab stuff always seems to do that. It turns you into a bit of a, well, a superior version of yourself. You know, a bit more indestructible. You're all about it. You know, there's nothing going to stop you. If you were to drink this before maybe a fight, then you'd have the edge. You would totally have the edge. Yeah, it just makes you push beyond your usual limits. Now, I know I said this pre is probably good for every kind of workout, but maybe give this kind of shit a miss on it. I have no idea how long I've been at the gym for now. Time doesn't seem to have any meaning anymore. Completely sweaty, a good pump on. Fuck. And that is the fucking end of that. Crack, Undead King by Dark Motherfucking Labs. It's a winner. It really is a winner. So, energy, top shelf. Focus, top shelf. Pumps, they're pretty good. I mean, I've had worse pumps off pump products, so pumps were alright as well. Overall, a really good fucking pre-workout. Super productive, and I think the only downside with this was the flavour. It didn't taste very good, but flavor's not everything, and you're not really going to be drinking this every day. And that's it. Dark Labs, Crack, Undead Motherfucking King. Get on the case. I think it's still available. I'm not sure if this was a limited edition. I lose track of all these limited pre-workouts these days. What the fuck was that? But if it is still available, get on the case and use the code TheCatTest at darklabs.pro, I think it is. Again, just want to say a big thank you to all these subscribers who have stuck with us all this time. Hopefully now we'll be able to get these reviews out to you a little bit more frequently. Maybe not every week, but as often as I can, now that things are in a better place for me. So until the next one,